Small talk is not about facts or words. It's about melody. Small talk is about putting people at ease. Leil Lowndes. There are few parts of life where communication skills are not important. As humans, we are social creatures, and our ability to communicate with others will affect our professional lives, dating, making friends, and even the quality of relationships in each of those categories. In Leil Lowndes' book, How to Talk to Anyone, 92 Little Tricks for Big Success in Relationships, she covers a wide variety of communication skills to guide and improve your interactions. She starts with first impressions and works her way to topics like controlling a room, body language, and boosting egos. In this video, I'll cover 20 of my favorite of these little tricks. If you enjoy the video and want to see more covered, I'll do a part 2 if this video gets 1,000 likes. Trick number 1, the flooding smile. The first trick is something that actually surprised me. Instead of instantly greeting someone with a big smile, pause and take a good look at their face and appearance before you reward them with a big, warm smile. This makes the smile and the greeting seem more thoughtful and intentional than an immediate smile. Number 2 is about posture. Hang by your teeth. Pretend that you have a string tied above you, wrapped around your teeth. In conversation, this leads to your shoulders being slightly back and your chin being slightly raised. This is a confident stance and a great piece of body language. Number 3, hello old friend. When you are meeting someone new, picture them as an old friend. This allows you to instantly feel a bond with someone that radiates authentic warmth and comfort. Next, limit the fidgeting. When you are in a conversation, pay attention to your fidgeting, especially near your face. Wiggling, twitching, squirming, or scratching can distract the person you are speaking with and portray a sense of discomfort. All of this fidgeting portrays a sense of discomfort that ruins your chance at a confident, charismatic persona. Number 5 starts to move past the initial interaction and to the conversation itself, with make a mood match. When speaking with someone, you want to match their mood, at least at first. If someone approaches you extremely excited about something they just saw or experienced, and in a quiet, shoulders rounded forward response, you softly say something like, "Oh, that's great," that person is likely to be a little put off by your lack of enthusiasm. On the flip side, someone who approaches you in a shy or quiet fashion will likely be frightened if you respond by jumping around, laughing, or responding excitedly. Number 6, wear a WHATSIT. Go out of your way to wear something that is unusual. This gives people a perfect and easy subject to approach you about. It makes others more confident when trying to start a conversation with you, and it is a great icebreaker. Also, notice items on other people. Even better, when you notice these things, compliment their style or taste. You will instantly become more likable to them. Number 7, never use naked answers. There are plenty of questions that either boost or end a conversation depending on how you answer. When you are asked where you are from, what you do for work, or when you introducing someone, don't answer with a simple one word. Even something as simple as changing Chicago to the Windy City of Chicago can spark a conversation out of nothing. By finding interesting facts and ways to answer these basic questions, you'll have far fewer conversations that grow stale. Number 8, the swiveling spotlight. One of the things that a great interviewer, reporter, or talk show host have mastered is the art of talking less. In the end, almost all of us are narcissistic in that we want people to be interested in us. By imagining a spotlight that revolves between you and the person that you are speaking with, you can remember to give them plenty of time to talk and be the center of attention. Number 9, parroting. We've also heard this called playing repeater. The idea here is to repeat the last few words that someone said to get them to expand on the topic they were talking about. Number 10, encore. When you are in a group and you know one person has a story that will fit the conversation, lead them into it by tell them about the time when. People love to be set up to tell a funny or interesting story. Number 11, your personal thesaurus. Pick out a few words that you seem to use multiple times a day. Grab a thesaurus and try and find variations on those words to add to your vocabulary and regular dialogue. Number 12. Kill the quick me too. When you find that you have something in common with a person, wait to tell them that. Let's say that you both visited San Fran recently. Instead of immediately leaning on this fact and saying me too, ask them a few questions about it first. By learning more about them, their topic, and their views on the common interest, you can find even more common ground. Plus, it will often impress the other person that you are more interested in them than telling them about yourself. Next, don't touch a cliche with a 10-foot pole. Do you really want to sound like everyone else that the person has talked to? Come up with your own thoughts rather than leaning on cliches. Now, let's move to building rapport. The first thing is echoing. Similar to parroting, by repeating something that your counterpart has said earlier in the conversation, you can create a powerful, subtle, and subliminal rapport with that person. Done well, this can instantly move you past the stranger stage. Number 15, the premature we. Statements like "we are crushing it" or "we think far too alike" instantly build rapport with the person who you are talking to. Using the word "we" transforms you from two individuals to a team that you can get past the basic introduction level conversation to interesting and deep topics that you normally wouldn't cover with someone you weren't familiar with. Number 16, instant history. As early as possible in a conversation, find something special that happens. You can use this event later in the conversation or in future conversations to build a fake but powerful history with that person. Next, accidental compliments. Make compliments part of your natural way of speaking. This will strike people as if you've done it accidentally, but it will actually be planned. Comments like, "You're super strong, so I'm sure it will be easy for you," or "I bet you'll pick it up really quick since you're so smart," can go a long way. Next is choosing between munching or mingling. Any politician worth their salt will tell you to eat before you come to an event. You want your hands free, and you don't want to be approached and forced to talk while eating in a social situation. While you might want to have a glass of whatever beverage they are serving in your hands, food is better off left for another time. Number 19. Lend a helping tongue. Especially in larger gatherings, interruptions will happen. When someone you are talking to is cut off in mid-story, help that person by bringing the attention back to it. They will for sure notice that they were interrupted, and they will also notice that your interest in the story allowed them to get back to it. Number 20. Empty their tanks. Most people can't wait for a break in the conversation so they can interject their opinion or voice their thoughts. When somebody is telling you an idea, opinion, or plans, let them finish and then offer your suggestions. Don't be in a rush to be heard. Remember, small talk is not about facts or words, it's about melody. Small talk is about putting people at ease. While we only covered 20 tricks in this video, the book itself has 92. If you find yourself struggling in social, business, or relationship settings to communicate effectively, this book is written in a way that you can quickly read a tip or two in a few minutes. This makes it the perfect companion that can be digested quickly on breaks and while waiting for other things to happen. Do you have a book, article, or idea that you'd like to see us animate? Leave your ideas down in the comments below, along with a like and a sub to the channel, and your suggestion might be our next video.